Guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm on my table now, so it won't be shaky anymore. So happy solar eclipse in Leo. So I decided to make a new pick a card video for this event because I think it's a very powerful portal, and energetically I feel very clear. It's very open, so it's a perfect time to manifest and set your intentions, especially intentions from the heart, since Leo is really connected to the heart chakra. Anyways, we have 3 piles for today's video. So again, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So set your mind, quiet your mind, go down to your intuition, and choose your pile, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye! Hi, pile 1. So if you choose this deck, I think this is also a monology deck. But the title is Moon Messages. I forgot. Anyways, this will be your pile, and this will be your message for this solar eclipse in Leo. Spirit, 3 piles for pile 1. Okay. Cut your losses. Accept responsibility. Okay. Okay, let's put it there. So, at first, pile 1, you probably undergone some kind of loss, or something here stopped. Something here that something you thought have supposed to be going, have immediately or abruptly stopped. That's the energy I'm getting here. Like, it's just a block of it. It's like that abrupt ending, like dark. It's dark. So so that's a clear sign that this is your pile. Okay. However, the cards here is telling me that whatever this thing that was abruptly ended, Spirit is telling you that this is because, and I don't mean to put a blame on you, okay, pile 1. This is something we sometimes sabotage what is being given to us. Sometimes because we're not ready to receive what we're supposed to receive. And with the moon reflection, accept responsibility in the middle card here, Spirit is telling you to, first of all, that's okay if that really happened. That if you're struggling with self-sabotage because you were scared, you were not prepared to take the leap, you didn't want to, for some reason you didn't feel safe enough to go to the other side of the door, Spirit is telling you that you are still healing. You are still healing, and the thing that you need to do is accept responsibility of this situation. Take accountability of whatever has transpired. This is not to shame you, or this is not to burden you, but we become in our power when we actually accept that it is whatever's happening in our lives, we're not victims of it, but in fact, we have all the power to actually work on ourselves to become better versions of ourselves. So this full moon in Leo actually is asking you to take some time to reflect on the actions you have put here, that you have, you know, you have done, you have contributed for this to happen. Okay? Because again, you're not the victim of your situation. We might have triggers, we might have areas that we are still working on, but we are not helpless. We are not helpless with these situations, with these things that is happening to us. Okay? So, Spirit is telling you to look at yourself, to assess the things. How do you self-sabotage? How do you cut your own blessings out of your life because of fear, because of mistrust, because of things that you don't want to see in yourself? Spirit is asking you to reflect. And with this moon memories the past, there's a feeling here of being nostalgic, almost being attached to a old version of oneself. Okay, we sometimes glamorize, or we sometimes um, let me just share something that I resonate here in a way, because I was in the church. I grew up in the church, especially when I was in college. I was really active in Christian church, and for a while I was really growing there. I was a student leader there, and for a while after I graduated in the university, I thought that was it. That was my golden era, and for a while I carried that kind of nostalgia, that's the best time of my life. And I keep looking at the past, and I couldn't see what's in front of me, what is being given in front of me. And sometimes you get stuck, get trapped by those kinds of glamorizing, or idealizing events from the past, that you would literally stand I would me personally would literally stunt my own growth. And that these cards have that same energy here. So Spirit is asking you to really self-reflect during this time, pile one. Okay, self-reflect. And there's no need to be hard on yourself. Just see what you see. Look at the mirror and look at what you see, and do not judge yourself for feeling anything when you look at yourself. What do you feel when you look at yourself? Do you see yourself at this present moment? Do you accept yourself in this present moment? You might be like me during that time. I get attached to a version in my past that is long gone. And Spirit is now telling you that it's time to move on from that past. That might be a very beautiful memory, but what is given to you right now is your present. And your present self is you're being asked by your present self to look at her. Okay? That's for your oracle cards, pile one. So what else? Let's pull tarot. Okay, pile one messages from solar eclipse this Leo season. Oops, that's a lot. Okay, we take the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. See, there is really a stuck energy here, pile one. With the Two of Swords here. It's like, you are literally holding yourself from growing. You're stuck. You're refusing to, there's a refusal here to move forward from something that has happened in the past. Okay? Okay. However, when we do this, when we refuse to move forward, we also refuse the blessings that the future and present is giving us. That's why I believe the Spirit is bringing this out in your life right now, because it wants you to move forward. It wants you not to remain stuck anymore in this energy of being, you know, um, I even feel this sense of resentment, being stuck in your very resentful energy, like you're building all this emotions in you, keeping it all in front of you, and you're refusing to see the future or present in the future. And if you do that, every time we cut ourselves from the present, we refuse, and that's what I say, we refuse to see the future. It is being given to us. Spirit, what's the messages? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning that wants to happen for you, pile 2. Is it Ace of Pentacles? See? Aces are beginnings. There's a new reality that wants to manifest in your life, but you're still in the process of stubbornly getting, there's a stubborn energy here. But Spirit is telling you that they want to give you a new reality, a new fresh start. However, you still need to make the decision that you want this. You need to receive it, and if you don't receive it, you won't have it. And when we refuse to let go, and when we refuse to move forward, and we remain to keep ourselves stuck in this loss mindset, and refuse to take responsibility, and refuse ourselves to be not the victim anymore, this beginning won't happen for you. But what I also get here is that it's just here. It's just in your arm's length. Okay? And you have a choice here to actually let go of this situation from the past and actually grab this new beginning from Spirit. Okay? Ooh. Knight of Cups. Is it upright? Is it reverse? Okay. You know what? I will take it as upright. Knight of Cups. See, there's a Knight of Cups. So you know what I get from this Knight of Cups is that new situations, even new persons want to come into your life, and they want to bring more abundance in this new reality that Spirit or God is giving you, or they want to offer you. But I feel a hesitation in this night. It doesn't it's having its, you know, that feeling that you want to give someone so much, but they're not in the receiving mode. It's like that. But again, the same message with the Ace. It's just here. They readily want to give you a new emotional start. They want to give you new opportunity to love, to experience love. Okay? But it won't come in until you invite it actually to come in. And the thing is, you cannot invite anything to come in if you refuse to let go of the past. See? So this Knight of Cups are very romantic in a way. So they want you to experience a new lens of seeing the world, a new way of romanticizing your life. Rose-colored glasses in a way, which is makes us feel alive, makes us hope. But it's just here. He's just watching you over. And eagerly waiting for you to invite it. Okay? What else? I'll pick that. Five of Swords. There's so much distrust here, pile 1. It's like you're not trusting love. And by doing that, you're not trusting. You started to play games when it comes to receiving and giving love. Or it's not just love, energetically. It feels like Five of Swords talks about sometimes winning at all costs. So, and actually, that kind of mindset is a very victim mindset and also lack mindset, because it doesn't believe that the universe is abundant. It believes that it needs to play these games. They need to count what it's being given and what's being received. So there could be fairness that is happening. It doesn't freely give or doesn't freely receive. It's always scared that people is manipulating them. There's fear here of being manipulated. So in return, you become manipulative. You become someone that is unable to receive in a full way of you're not able to receive full love for what it is, which is innocent, which is pure, because you started to think that people are coming to you, that they will eventually take from you, or you don't trust people. There's so much mistrust here, pile 1. And that's the thing. Something wants to start here. Something new wants to be given to you. That could be loving, that could be exciting, could be romantic. And it's a knight, right? It's not a page, it's a knight. There's a level of seriousness here even. Like an eagerness even, or it's not a king. It's not as mature as it is, but it's a knight. There's already a desire to move forward here. There's a plan here. But however, since it's in between the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords, it's telling me that you're keeping yourself stuck. Pile 1, sorry. I'm sorry if this is a hard reading, pile 1. Knight of Swords. Hmm. There is a lot of mental energy here. There's a lot of air energy here. And it's guarded. Pile 1. The Knight of Swords are also, again, reiterate what I was trying to say. It's trying to guard. It feels like it's trying to guard its heart. It's trying to protect itself from being cheated on or being taken advantage of or being it's like you probably experience um people who are not truthful. They're not safe for you. We're not safe to love. It's not safe for you to love. That's why it feels like you have created this mental blockages and this stuck mindset that you're not, people need to prove themselves first before they could love you, and this created a very unhealthy patterns of behavior, because instead of just receiving and letting love purely into your life, um or this good energies that wants to come into your life, you're acting guarded. Yeah, you're waiting for the shoe to fall. It's like you're waiting for something bad to happen because you believe that people are untrustworthy. And you know you're not gonna win in this game. You know that there's a feeling here of, you know that you are suffering from this kind of mental anguish. However, you are at the moment stuck in that kind of thinking, in that kind of um, patterns of behaviors. And the cue here, or the secret here, is actually this one in the middle of your pile already. It asks you to be really, really honest. This solar eclipse is asking you to be really, really honest in what you really want. Okay? That um, accountability and self-acceptance is something that we need to work on ourselves. It is our lives. We're the ones who create our lives. Okay, it's not other people's. Other people can only have so much power over us. Other people's unhealthy patterns, or if you got hurt in the past, someone cheated on you, or someone didn't cause you to think this way, it can only give you so much effect if you let them. And however you are letting them, pile 1, with this spread, you are letting them. But the thing is, love, good energies, love, generosity, romance, that sense of idealism, that sense of goodness that we see in the world, that kinds of energy wants to come into your life. It wants to have a new beginning into your life. It wants to show you that there's more than this being guarded, waiting for the another shoe to fall off. And this is your time to actually honestly look at yourself and ask yourself, is this really the life that I want? And if this pass, I have this feeling that this is a very nostalgic feeling. It could be something that you have experienced already. You have experienced joy already, but something along the way um, messed it. You can still have it now. That's why this is being brought to you in your attention. This can be healed. You can be happy again. You can experience more joy. You can still experience more things, more abundance, more romance. But the thing is, you need to take accountability in the things. That's what I keep hearing. Accountability. To the things you are accepting, to the things you are actually believing. There's a lot of mental energy here. The Knight of Swords is very guarded. It's like it's watching. It's like the goat here. It's watching, almost being, I don't say it's judgmental, it's just, it's guarded. It's guarded. It's mentally guarded. So, yeah. Alright, so that is your message, pal 1. I hope this helps. I hope that this sheds some light to what you're undergoing, and help you heal, help you transform, help you feel guided. So this is Sess. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye. Hi, pile 2. How are you? So if you choose this Earth Alchemy Oracle deck, this will be your pile, and this will be your solar eclipse in Leo messages. Cool. Okay. For pile 2 spirit, that is their solar eclipse in Leo messages. You've probably been watching other pickup pile 2. Most like I keep thinking about a pickup pile that I was also watching a while ago. Okay, pilgrimage. Spirit pile 2. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. Wow, this is very nice energy, pile 2. It is. Okay, this is very nice. Very different from pile 1. All my love goes for pile 1, but pile 2, this is amazing. Your message now is that there's a new adventure in the horizon for you, pile 2, and this is probably you've been asking for this for quite some time. You are looking for this. You are looking for a new door, a new reality. And Spirit is just telling you to be open to it. Especially with adventuring here, this is a stone that is related to the heart chakra. So be open to it. Open your heart. Receive it. Because you're probably already opened this door. Or opened this door. You're probably open a new reality, or you're about to. Sorry, not yet. Maybe you're not yet, because I see the 5D there in astral. So you might be just starting to manifest or started to ground this reality. And for now, you might feel a bit lost about it. But the thing is, luck is on your side. If you feel like this and you're in the process of actually manifesting a new reality, and I hear magical reality, very, very different from what you are living, you are actually aligned to new beginnings, pile 2. And there's whatever you are working on or whatever you are imagining, there's an energy here of imagination with this, very magical. Luck is on your side, meaning that there's a high probability that you can actually manifest this. Whatever you set your intentions into, whatever you are calling into, especially if it's from your heart. So, whatever opportunity you're asking, whatever new way you are asking, and you might feel like a bit lost, or actually other people might think you're a bit lost, in your la la land, but don't worry about it. Stay on it. Stay on this, almost like the Lulu. The Lulu, as they say, is the Sululu. Because you're in the right path, pile 2. Okay? So this is also a very powerful time for you to amplify this manifestation, to actually hold on more in believing that you are actually calling this reality into your you're calling this into your reality, this new road, this new path, this new alignment. Frogs could be significant. Frogs could be sign, and frogs are a sign of purification. So there's a process here of purifying your desires, purifying your manifestation, your energy comes to your mind, especially if doubt comes in every now and then. Spirit is telling you that it's willingly giving you this purifying energy for you, because the door is open. The door is opening for you. You are indeed calling this new reality in your life. Especially if you were planning a new business, maybe it's a cake business. I don't know. Think of cake business, or you're thinking of, or you're in the process of changing jobs from 9 to 5 to something creative, and you wanted more whimsy, you wanted more wonder into your life, and for a while you needed to look for this internally in you, and you are already calling it into your reality. Good things are about to happen. Pile 2. Even though you might feel that you're not sure what you're doing, that's not all wanderer are lost. It's like even people around you are not sure of what you're doing. But there's so much heart energy here. So as long as your heart feels that this is good, that this is something that you want to do, this is something that you wholeheartedly align yourself with, especially with your passions, this is happening for you, pile 2. Butterflies or white butterflies could be a significant sign as well. Alright, so if this is you, this is your pile, let's pull your tarot. There's also a message here to trust your manifestations. Pile 2. Do not let other people doubt it. You might be feeling that it's not working yet. You're not seeing any fruit in the physical world because the energy is still there in the astral. It's still being dropped here or summoned here, as we might call. It's being summoned yet here. But expect magical things to happen to you. Like something will be just magically provided for you. Someone will give you a free course or something of that, or something that you thought is not gonna work will ended up working for your favor. It's like things that are unexplainable, but good things started happening around you. Something like that. That's how I mean by magical. It's like, oh my god, I didn't know that there's so much goodness here that is just popping up out of nowhere. So expect that kind of things to happen to you, pile 2, and as you continue to manifest and actually ground this energy. Okay? It's coming. It's coming. If this part resonate for you, this is your pile. So we're gonna pull tarot for you for more guidance from Spirit. So Spirit, just the guidance for my pile 2 from this solar eclipse season. The solar eclipse. pile 2. 3 of Cups. Oh, there's so much harmony for you. Okay? Joyful harmony. I heard that. Joyful harmony, especially with your relationships, pile 2. So, you will feel very supported. You will feel people are celebrating you and the things that you're doing. There's just a sense of more relational harmony around you. People who are like-minded. They're different in the right way, but also the same in the right way. If you see, they have different color of pants, nonetheless they have same pants and different same headdresses. That's what it means to be harmonious, is to live in harmony. You accept each other's differences, but at the same time you understand that you are in one with these people. You are similar in the right ways. Okay, and it could be 3 people here. You maybe have a 3-person group chat, or even another 2 people that you really align with. Okay, that you feel connected to, that you feel happy to share your plans, to share your vision, to share your dreams. So I'm looking at her, and she's a bit cheeky, but not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like, oh, I'm working in these things. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to build. And this too is just listening. There's no envy here. There's no negative energy from this two, because this two is also have their shit together. They have their life together, and they willingly be receptive on the things that you are envisioning for yourself. And this is also a sign that you will meet these people at this time. Okay? That you will see who are the people that actually supports you during this time. Because not all people understand this. Pile 2. Not all people understand this. Okay? Knight of Swords. You are working fast. Okay? You are moving fast into this new reality you are building. Pile 2. It's like you are so focused and so insisting in moving forward in this new reality. That your actions here in 3D feels a lot faster. You started doing things faster. You stop wasting time. Pile 2. I resonate in this pile. Maybe this is also my pile. Maybe I'm reading for myself. I always had the feeling that sometimes when I get downloads, I resonate also for it, that I doubt that if I'm actually talking to someone. So if this resonates to you, pile 2, please comment. Tell me that I'm not crazy, please. Or I'm not just reading for myself. So, anyways, Knight of Swords. It's funny because the last file also have Knight of Swords in their pile, but very different. Very different energy from this knight, because this knight is really on the move. I'm gonna finish all my tasks, done and finished excellently, because I have things to do, and I have a new reality to go to. It feels like that. Okay, or I love this energy, pal. I'm happy for you. Messages. Okay. Nice. And then there's that Temperance. It's asking you to balance. Yes, we get excited. There are things that you want to do, you want to finish, you want to manifest. But Spirit is also asking you to take your time. Take your time, bitch. It's asking you to slow down. Not yes, finish those tasks if you can finish them as soon as possible. If it's good, yes. But at the same time, Spirit is telling you to slow down in the right way. Do not get overly excited that you'll get anxious that it's not coming, because again, you need to protect this feeling that you're feeling, that there's something good that's on the horizon that is happening for you. So Temperance is here to temper that, to temper this energy, because it wants you to receive this manifestation. It wants you to receive this new reality in a very calm manner. Okay? In a very tempered manner. If you're familiar with Buddhism, Kuan Yin, the Bodhisattva compassion might resonate to you a lot, because this is Kuan Yin. Okay? And also, speaking of Kuan Yin, help is available to you. Help, compassionate help is available to you. There is a level of fairness here. You might get impatient because of this. This is the shadow side of this, because this kinds of big manifestation really takes time. You might get impatient and frustrated. That's why if things are not working, if there are times that you feel like it's so slow, when it's coming, all that, ask Kuan Yin or whoever you resonate with for help, because it is on your hand. It's readily available for you, and you can ask it for multiple things, because see, she have multiple hands here. It's not limited to one prayer. You can pray as much as you want. You can ask as much as you want. Like if something is not working, also if you want to finish things immediately and something is not being done immediately, this card is telling me just pray, just ask for it, because when you ask, you receive. Okay? Temperance. There's also a message here to be really centered. That's another message. Is that be centered. Even though you're doing fastings or you're actually busy socializing here with the Three of Cups and working things in your favor, immediately not wasting your time, make sure that you are centered when you do it. And it's even under the portal, because again, they want you to receive this new reality in a very centered way. So, you won't sabotage that manifestation, because God, our spirit, is so willingly ready to give us things that we want, but sometimes we're the ones who is not ready to receive it, because we are misaligned to it. So that's what the temperance is for. Temper yourself, be centered in the things that you do. There's an importance here of being centered. So what else? Spirit, what is that? Oh, I didn't flip, so I'm not gonna take that. What else? Spirit has to spirit something. See, Four of Swords. It's telling you to take a rest. Rest is important here, because it feels like this is very busy, but it's not heavy. It's just busy. There's a lot of energy being expended in moving things forward here. Then temperance came. It asks you to center yourself and actually take a rest when you are don't neglect rest. Basically, don't neglect rest. If you're tired, take a rest. Okay? Sometimes we manifest better when we are in our resting mode. Okay? And it feels like there's a duality here, because you're busy here, at the same time you are chill here. But the secret here, as this is in the middle, is balance. You need to balance this moving forward energy and even this receiving energy. Yes, you are busy working. Working on your plans, on your visions, on your manifestation. But at the same time, you're not busy to take a rest when things are being asked you to take a rest, or because it wants you to keep centered. Cold drinks, I don't know, the ice caught my attention, could be good for you right now. Pile 2, drink a lot of cold drinks. Okay, nice. Four of Swords. Okay. two fours, there's a level of stability here being established onto you. Pile 4, pile 2, meaning, sorry, that was, okay. Four of coins. What the Four of coins is telling you? Feel like there's an ancestor watching over you and being very, very, very protective over you. It's protective. You are protected all throughout this process, and you will be provided for. There could be even at the moment lack financially, but you're being protected. I know it looks scary, but in this card, birds could be very significant sign, and flowers too. Okay, there's a message here that you should not be afraid to actually venture out there. Pile 2. It's like this bird sometimes our negative thinking, our mindsets makes us want to be safe. So it wants us to just move in. It doesn't want us to take a risk. It doesn't want us to go out there, put ourselves out there because it's scared. It's trying to protect something that is precious. Could be an old way of living. Could be your own pentacles, your own money. But Spirit is telling you to there's fear here that it's literally telling you to, it's clearing the way. It's giving you the way already to move forward to a new direction. So, and maybe this is the reason why Temperance and Kuan Yin is here. So it could silence those fear. It could silence those fear. Yeah, I think there could be even people who would give you advice that not do something because there's not because they're bad people, they're just trying to protect you. They just question the things that you're doing. Is it working? Is this really the path you should be going? Or should you be actually moving in this direction? And these people are not bad. They're trying to protect you, okay? It's coming from it's love, but it's quite low vibrational because it's from fear. They want you safe. But the thing is, with the Four of Pentacles, these are just 4. You can have more. But this kinds of people wants you to keep what you have, so you'll be safe. But here, you're already calling this reality. It's interesting that your last card is this Four of Coins. So it's kind of feel like a warning. Okay, that do not let, especially people's projection or fear, get into you, because you're probably doing something really different here, pile 2, and there are, since we are talking about people, community here in Tarot Cups, there might be really other people in your life that do not understand what you are doing. So they get scared. They get scared for you because it's so unfamiliar to them. But since the Temperance and Kuan Yin is here, it's asking you to also be compassionate to these people. But do not let them control you. It's okay to listen to them. It's okay to give them space. It's okay to, receive what they're saying. But do not let it get into your head. That's why, Spirit is asking you to really clear your energy through resting here. Okay? So, yeah, that is your um solar eclipse in Leo message pile 2. I hope this helps, and thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hi there, pile 3. So if you choose this deck, your your light oracle deck, this will be your pile. As for what is your um Leo, I keep forgetting what's with the solar eclipse in Leo. Sorry. These are your messages. Okay. I hope you're okay, pile 3. I hope you're I saw someone sipping their tea or water or drinking their water. I hope you're drinking your water. Pile 3 very well. Don't forget to drink your water. For pile 3. Okay. Oops, baby. First dance with life. Okay. Some solar eclipse boundaries. Interesting energies. Pile 3. Okay. Akasha. Okay, pile 3. So, it feels like pile 3. It has a similar theme in pile 2, but a bit different energy. Pile 3, you are... Okay. Okay, pile 3, you are basically clearing old energies from your system. Pile 3, you're basically clearing a lot of old energies, negative particularly, especially from people. Energies from your system. This could be evil eye, this could be jealousy, or people who wants to control you. And you're actually just stepping into your power and literally tell them to fuck off and actually work your way through your path, through your chosen path with the Akasha here. And this path is actually a higher calling, pile 3. Okay, you might probably did something really different, and people started to get triggered a lot, and they want to control you with the hands here. I always like this card with the hands here, but you're telling basically no, I'm not listening to you guys. I'm not taking advice from people who just actually wants to control me. And I'm actually just gonna walk this path that I know that is being laid ahead in front of me. Okay? Your guidance is divinely guided. Your guidance is divinely guided. So if you started doing this and because you started doing something different, because we do something to change your energy, dance with life, you're actually in the right path. Pile 3. Yeah? The Sphinx here, the Egypt, could be the culture of Egypt or anything symbolic from the culture of Egypt can be very important or sign for you. And it's really interesting because it's just that when you start to change, pile 3, okay, when you start to grow, when you start to expand, okay, they start to have more fun, start to do something really different from what you usually do. People get triggered and they started to realize na, oh my god, I've started to I want to control this person because they feel subconsciously threatened by you. There's probably people who actually think that they're better than you are. Or you're probably doing something that they tend to be judgmental at, and they want to take hold of that and control you. They want to be part of what you are doing. It's just it comes out like a control. Sometimes it's like that. So, but you are literally being asked to stay in your power. Yeah, to clear your energies with the chakras here, to clear, and the energy center here at your stomach, your solar plexus, your sense of self, your sense of identity, it's a power center. It's being called to be clear, to reinforce actually who you are or where you are going. It seems like you have already decided, pile 3, where you are going. You already received this guidance. Okay, you're already walking there. And again, this is a higher level guidance because it's Akasha. It's from the Akasha. You're probably called to lead something, to leave something behind, to venture something new. Okay? You're probably being called to be an example to these people that what they thought was impossible is actually possible through you. And this could be very triggering to other people. And the only advice in you is that clear your energy. Be discerning which is yours or not. Okay? So, yeah. Pile 3, this is your initial energy, and if you resonate with that, this will be your reading. Okay. I'm gonna use this deck. Just okay, Knight of Wands reverse. Scary. What do we get with the Knight of Wands here? It's in reverse. I don't know, pile 3, I get this feeling that people want to stop you from moving forward. Because when upright, Knight of Wands is very passionate and it's one of the most fastest moving knights. But it feels like in this card, some people wants to actually derail you. They want to stop you from expanding. Okay? So be mindful of that. It feels like a warning to who to trust. Pile 3. The Knight of Wands is very charismatic. It's very someone who actually attracts a lot of attentions. And that kind of confidence can also triggering to other people. Okay, they want the piece of you. I cannot help but look at the hands here in the boundaries card. They want that piece of confidence. It's just that as long as they can keep it to themselves. But this is your confidence. This is your momentum. you should be the one being served by it first and foremost, and your calling. So if you're doing something good, or you're doing something that is great, or something, you know that in your heart that you're supposed to be doing this, and you're supposed to be free in doing this, you're allowed to do this, go for it. But be mindful of these people. They might even think that you're doing something reckless. I have the feeling that you don't have to listen to these people, because you know yourself. You know what you're doing, and you know where you're going, because again, your guidance is divinely guided. It's not from kind of ego that you started moving this way. There's a lot of color here. Must be something creative. Okay, so it's the temperance. So it's the same with the last part. The temperance here. Okay, this one is quite different. There's might be an emotional reaction to you when you end up figuring out that all this time I thought these people wants to support me, but it turns out they have this, they're harboring these kinds of emotions, or you're triggering them, and you might feel sad because of it. And Spirit is just telling you that that's okay. You don't have to worry about it. You're allowed to feel sad about it. There's another message I'm getting. If you look at it, this is a more full, and she looks more sadder because this is fuller, and this one is lighter, and she looks more happier. You're ending a cycle of actually putting other people's need before you. You're ending a cycle of carrying people's load, making other people your priority, or burdening yourself with their emotional needs. You're ending that cycle, and you're going to the place wherein you started to actually discern and know how much you should be carrying, how much can your capacity, you're learning your own capacity. Pile 1, pile 2. Okay, that's the message here. You're learning more about your own capacity, that okay, I cannot hold this much people anymore, I cannot allow you in my space anymore. Not because you're being mean, or being you're just being a bitch, but it's just that it seems like you're an empath. You care a lot. Pile 2 and pile 3, and some people, you attract people that are takers when you're like that. And now you're learning how to actually say no to things that you know that will just drain you, or just you become more aware, you become more protective, mature in handling your own emotional energy or emotional body. Okay, you're not allowing anything to weigh you down if it's not worth it, or it's not even aligned to your calling. Okay, what else for pile? That was powerful message, pile 3. I'm proud of you. Page of Cups. Okay, you're allowed to be curious, pile 3. You're allowed to explore things safely and open-heartedly. That's why boundaries are here. It's even under the boundaries. Because if no one's actually pulling at your energy, and no one's actually, you're not being weighed by people's expectations or control, you get to experience world in a more fuller way. Okay? You get to express yourself more in your own weirder ways. Okay? Because Page of Cups are quite weirdos a bit. Because if you, in the Rider way, the Page of Cups hold a cup with a fish in the hand. So, You are learning to be more open to your expression because you're not already. I hear the lyric of Taylor Swift. It's in the song, but Daddy I Love Him. Bitching and moaning, that part of song, there's a lyric there. It basically means that she's done listening to all this bitching and moaning of other people, and I'm just here. I'm just here. So, yeah. And what else? What else, pile two? And it looks like this page is have a serious face. Look at it. It seems like you're beginning now to take your fun and your exploration more seriously. You're taking yourself more seriously and being who you are and expressing who you are. You're not letting other people tamper or take from your light. You're not letting other people use it for themselves. Sometimes again, people like your light because it's a light, right? It illuminates things. But if you started using it for you, they get this a bit. So you're now, because you're learning how to be tempered, you're learning how to discern who are the people who are actually supporting you and wants you to see succeed. You're now serious in actually receiving and just expressing who you are. There's a lot of emotions here. There are water elements here. And it feels like you will also feel emotionally lighter than before. Pile 3. You started to feel lighter. Pile 3. Oops. Just one. Cannot take that much of a card. Okay. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, Eight of Pentacles reverse. What's this one? Okay. If you think that whatever you're working on is not working, it is actually working. Pile 3. And it just, there's just this feeling that it takes so much time for things to grow, or to see the ROI of things, like your return of investment on the things that you're working on. But it's because you've been dealing with clearing all this negative energy around you. That's why it takes it's taking a lot of time. Even the Knight of Wands here is reversed, and the Eight of Pentacles here is reversed. It's because as you are already working, you already put a lot of work, but it's not growing as fast as you want because you needed to remove the added weight that was being put onto you by these people that you actually allow in some point to take from you, or sometimes you did not allow, you just didn't know that they have these kinds of thoughts towards you, or they're looking at you in this way. And now that you're clearing it, and now you're working on changing your energy or your frequency, because you are now so ready to move forward to the direction that Spirit wants you to move, which is accordance to your higher calling. Expect this to grow. Okay, but for now, you're being asked, it's growing in the background, but for now, you're being asked to clear all these emotional ties, this energetic ties. It's asking you to clear your energetic ties, because sometimes really people are just people's energy is what's stopping from the things, what stops our growth. Because even though they don't mean it, or they're not bad people, They just hinder us because of their preconceived judgment towards us and what we do. And those are energetic. Those are mental energies. Okay? We all have expectations to one another. We exist in a community, whether we like it or not. And sometimes people have expectations of us. We have social expectations. We have familial expectations. We have friends that are close to us that even though we trust them, they're still different from us. So those people have energetic ties to you. And now it's being cleared. So do not be impatient. Do not be disheartened that you're not seeing the growth that you want to. It's because you're still clearing this. You're still changing your frequency. You're in the middle of actually transmuting it. Okay, you're actually in the middle of identifying it. But you're about to walk away from this old version of yourself. What else? I also have this feeling that if you started to do different things, that you started to do experimenting in what you are doing, that is good as well. So get to know yourself more. Again, expression. Be more serious about your self-expression. Your more authentic version of yourself is coming out. So another card for my pile 3 spirit. Pile 3 spirit. Okay, 6 of swords. Okay. There's rest for you, pile 3. That's the message for you from the solar eclipse. Rest. Rest. Especially because there's a lot of emotions here. This clear, sorry, it's there you go. You're clearing so much emotional baggages here, and it's not even come from you, it come from other people. So sleep well. There's a lot of also clearing happening in your sleep, pile 3. If you feel like very renewed whenever you sleep, it's like when you sleep, then you're thinking a lot of things because of the swords here. You're thinking a lot of things in the night, and you're trying to sort out things. You have thoughts, anxieties, and thoughts, and in the morning you feel just clear. It's because you're energetically being cleared while you're sleeping. You're being renewed while you're sleeping. So you honor your sleep right now. Honor your sleep. Pile 2. And it makes sense that sleep is one that clears you, because again, there's a lot of I feel like your energy is being cleared in the 5D, in the spiritual realms. All this heaviness, all this gunk from other people. You don't be surprised if you feel like you physically feel like energy is leaving your body. I feel like I feel something here in my left hand. What do you call that feeling? In Filipino we call it nangangalay. Not sure. If you know, please comment in the comment section, guys. But if you feel like that, it means that then some energy is leaving your body. So, and yeah, I also see this, and 6 of Swords is also means moving into calmer waters. So there's so much calm here emotionally in the future for you, pile 3. So if you feel like you're anxious, you feel heavy emotionally, even lost, it's being cleared as you continually set stronger boundaries to other people, not letting them dictate what you are supposed to do, or how you move forward at this point. Okay? So yeah. So that is your message, pile 3. So please don't forget, if you like this and if it helps, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.